I'm ready with me as I talk about the worst kinds of breakfast that you can eat if you have PCOS and you're trying to control your PCOS symptoms and acne by changing your diet. I've struggled with acne and symptoms of PCOS for basically my whole life since I can remember. Changing your diet and the way that you eat and the way that you think about food is a really good way to control the symptoms of PCOS, but a lot of people just don't know about it yet. It's becoming more popular on TikTok, I've seen. The rules kind of apply to every meal throughout the day, but I'll just focus on breakfast to keep it simpler. First meal combination that I see a lot of people having because you grow up with it thinking it's normal but is actually not doing you any favours if you've got PCOS and acne is something like cereal or toast with orange juice. If you want to control the symptoms of PCOS, you're going to need to understand what balances blood sugar and what massively disrupts it, and something like a carb with sugar is going to send it soaring. Eating things that contain fibre, protein and fat are going to help your blood sugar not spike, and you want to keep it as balanced as you can, so you want to avoid things that cause a spike such as sugary things like orange juice. If you think about it, if you wanted to eat a piece of fruit, you would just eat one piece of fruit or one orange or one satsuma. You wouldn't go and have 4 or 5 at a time. I think we can all agree that's not really normal. When you think about it, drinking a glass of orange juice is like eating 4 or 5, maybe even more at a time. The second biggest mistakes you can make is having coffee on an empty stomach, or if you're having your breakfast, having the coffee and then having the breakfast. Coffee and cortisol kind of go hand in hand, so even for people who don't struggle with PCOS or acne, this isn't really doing any favours for your adrenals. It's always better to have the breakfast and then the coffee. Final breakfast that I see a lot of people have, even though it seems healthy, and it is healthy on paper, but it's just not ideal if you're trying to control your blood sugar, is having a big bowl of oatmeal and not having any protein with that. And you might think that having peanut butter is having protein with it, but it's not really enough. The carbs is like up here and the protein is like down here. There's not as much protein in peanut butter as you think. I like having oatmeal in the morning, but I just always make sure to have a protein shake beforehand. And yes, I have vegan protein. I don't eat dairy because I also think that's not great for PCOS.